There's the girl that got caught or whatever. She's on Young Thug, the Rico case. Now, she wasn't fooling me. When I seen her first in that courtroom, I was like, well, what the? I was like, they kind of got some young people on his case, but look at her.
I mean, there's no true, the way Law and Order and TV has affected our jury trials has made it so that they have higher expectations. And they never reach those expectations.
Right. And when you say higher expectations, in terms of expectations of being entertained by the lawyers, or what do you mean by that?
I think, well, that and actual evidence, like hard facts. You know, the real majority of my cases involve cell phones. So cell phones really show who you are. I mean, what you Google, who you're talking to, what you're talking about, what pictures you take and where you take them, and what location you're at.
Right, right. Well, and so, you know, with the IPSA trial, kind of going back to, you know, using IPSA and how he was there, he knew what was going on. Did you actually, because I know your book, and we're going to talk more in detail about the book
you wrote a
in
book
second,
too?
but I know it actually lays out certain chapters and lessons and homework and things like that. Was that something that you developed with him? Had you already developed that process? How did that work?
Yes, he kind of, the way we work together is what made this book happen, because the trial was alleged murder that occurred on video. So the state was sitting on the video and playing the video a million times, but at the end of the day, the jury acquitted him.
And so, you know, with that, I mean, was IPSA out on bail at that point, or was he still being held in custody?
Custody the whole time.
Okay, and I want to talk about that a little bit in a second. So, I mean, the whole time that you were working with him, you were having to do this either, I guess, in a holding cell or through the glass walls. I mean, how challenging was that?
I bring in big Post-it notes, and we're just everywhere working together.
Okay. And I mean, was he hesitant to this approach at first, or was he all on board the whole time?
A week before we went to trial, he said we needed a continuance.
Getting a little cold feet there.
We were good.
Look at the fake laugh.
And so then obviously you ended up with an acquittal, and IPSA, I mean, well, he's the co-author of your book, right? You guys worked on that together, and then, I mean, you know, you can tell he's insanely gracious, like a lot of your clients, for what happened. I mean, and I'll tell you guys, if you go to
she probably throwing the pussy at him
on Instagram, you'll see a lot of the posts of people that are just in tears because of what Nicole's done for them with her process and the way that she really cares about her clients. And
she guilty
that's one
now.
thing, Nicole, I mentioned this.
Who represents a defendant, one of the attorneys representing a
defendant disgrace.
In the YSL gang case is now in trouble herself, and I've learned that she faces a gang charge herself. This is Nicole Fegan. She was arrested today in Gwinnett County, stemming from a September 2022 deadly shooting in downtown Atlanta, not far from Centennial Olympic Park. Fegan is not accused of shooting anyone, but Atlanta police say investigators learned she contacted a suspect in the shooting and told him there was a warrant for his arrest. Investigators
this is too much, bitch. I knew the white bitch wasn't up to no good. She looked like a white bitch that want to be black. Excuse my French.
She faces 2 charges: participation in criminal street gang activity and solicitation to tamper with evidence. Fegan represents YSL defendant Tanquarius Mender.
Young